Vision is the key to life. Without vision, life becomes a cycle of routine, survival, and mere existence. Too many people wake up every day without a sense of purpose, without a clear direction, and without an understanding of why they are here. They move from one day to the next, chasing after temporary things, but deep inside they feel unfulfilled. The reason is simple: without vision, life has no meaning. Everything in life was created with a purpose. The birds were designed to fly, the fish were designed to swim, and the sun was created to give light. Purpose is built into the very nature of existence, but purpose alone is not enough. It must be discovered, understood, and pursued with clarity. That is where vision comes in. Vision is the ability to see beyond what is and recognize what could be. It is not about where you are now, it is about where you are going. Every great achievement began as a vision. The buildings we see, the technology we use, the companies that shape our world, all of them started as an idea in someone's mind. But not just an idea, a conviction. Because vision is not wishful thinking. It is not just having a dream, it is having an unshakable belief in a future reality that does not yet exist. Vision is what separates those who lead from those who follow, those who create from those who consume, those who make history from those who watch it happen. The most dangerous thing in life is not death, it is living without a vision. Because when you have no vision, you have no direction. When you have no vision, you become a wanderer, moving through life without a sense of purpose. And when there is no vision, people cast off restraint, they lose discipline, they waste time, and they settle for less than what they were created for. This is why so many people feel stuck. They are not stuck because life is unfair. They are stuck because they have no vision guiding them forward. Vision is what gives life meaning. It turns ordinary existence into a journey of purpose. It is what wakes you up in the morning with excitement. It is what keeps you pushing forward when challenges arise, because when you have vision, obstacles do not stop you, they motivate you. When you have vision, failures do not define you, they refine you. When you have vision, you do not live by what you see, you live by what you believe. The greatest enemy of vision is sight. Too many people live by what they can see instead of what they can imagine. They look at their current situation, their current limitations, and their current struggles, and they allow those things to define their future. But visionaries do not accept what is, they create what should be. They do not allow their circumstances to dictate their destiny. Instead, they let their vision shape their reality. This is why visionaries cannot be stopped. You can take away their resources, but you cannot take away their vision. You can put obstacles in their way, but you cannot kill what they see in their hearts, because vision is stronger than opposition. It is more powerful than failure, and it lasts longer than any challenge that may come against it. Look around you. Everything you see was created by someone who had vision. The house you live in, the car you drive, the phone you use, all of it existed in someone's mind before it became a reality. That is the power of vision. It brings the invisible into the visible. It takes what is unseen and makes it seen. And if that is true for the world around you, it is true for your life as well. Your future is not waiting for you to arrive, it is waiting for you to see it. You were not designed to just exist. You were not created to simply go through the motions of life. You were born with a purpose, and your vision is the key to unlocking that purpose. But the question is, what do you see? Do you see problems, or do you see possibilities? Do you see limitations, or do you see opportunities? Do you see where you are, or do you see where you are meant to be? Because the truth is, the only thing standing between you and your future is your ability to see it. The greatest leaders, the most successful people, the history makers, none of them had special privileges. They were not born with more advantages. What set them apart was vision. They saw what others could not see, and they believed in it so much that they refused to give up until it became reality. And that is the challenge for you today. What do you see for your life? What is the vision that keeps you awake at night? What is the future that burns inside of you? Do not let distractions steal your vision. Do not let fear shrink your vision. Do not let temporary struggles make you lose sight of your destiny. Because if you can see it, you can achieve it. If you can imagine it, you can build it. Your vision is the key to your life, because where there is no vision, life has no meaning. Now go and see beyond what is. Go and pursue the vision inside of you, because your future depends on it. The most dangerous person on earth is not the one with money, not the one with power, and not even the one with influence. The most dangerous person is the one with vision. Because when a person has vision, they cannot be stopped. You can take away their resources, but you cannot take away their belief in the future they see. You can try to limit their opportunities, but you cannot imprison their mind. Visionaries are unstoppable because they live by what they see within, not by what they see around them. Throughout history, every great leader, every revolutionary, every world changer was a person with vision. They were not necessarily the strongest, the wealthiest, or the most educated. They were simply people who saw a future beyond their present reality and refused to let go of that vision. Visionaries are the ones who move civilizations forward, who challenge the status quo, who break barriers and redefine what is possible. They do not accept things as they are because they are too consumed with what they know they can be. A person with vision is dangerous because they do not conform. They do not bow to limitations. They are not intimidated by opposition. When others see failure, they see opportunity. When others complain about problems, they create solutions. When others accept defeat, they rise again. Vision makes a person fearless. It gives them an inner drive that cannot be extinguished, no matter how many obstacles they face. Because vision is not just an idea, it is a conviction so strong that it shapes their entire existence. The world is not changed by people who are content with what is. It is changed by those who dare to see what can be. When a person has vision, they do not need external motivation. They do not wait for approval, for permission, or for perfect conditions. They move forward even when others do not understand. They are willing to look foolish, to stand alone, and to push through difficulties because what they see within them is greater than anything around them. This is why visionaries cannot be controlled. You cannot bribe them with comfort. You cannot intimidate them with fear. You cannot discourage them with failure. They are driven by something deeper than circumstances. This is why history remembers them. Every great movement, every revolution, every breakthrough came from someone who refused to let go of what they saw in their mind. The most dangerous person is the one who refuses to be ordinary, the one who refuses to just follow the crowd, the one who refuses to settle for what is and instead commits to creating what should be. Because vision is not just about personal success, it is about impact. True visionaries are not just thinking about themselves, they are thinking about the generations that will come after them. They see beyond their own lifetime and they build something that will outlive them. Many people live their entire lives never discovering the power of vision. They conform to expectations. They follow routines. They live by sight rather than by insight. They allow fear to dictate their choices, and they settle for a life that is far beneath their potential. But the moment a person discovers vision, everything changes. Their thinking changes. Their actions change. Their priorities change. They no longer waste time because they understand that every day is an opportunity to move closer to the future they see. And here is the truth. Every person has the ability to be dangerous. Every person has the capacity to live with vision. The difference between those who do and those who don't is the willingness to see beyond the present and commit to the journey. The question is not whether you have the ability. The question is, are you willing to embrace the responsibility of vision? Because vision demands sacrifice. It demands courage. It demands faith. The world does not need more people who simply exist. The world needs people who are willing to see what others do not see, who are willing to lead when others hesitate, who are willing to believe when others doubt. The world needs people who understand that they were not born just to take up space, but to make a difference. The most dangerous person on earth is not the one with the most resources, but the one with the greatest vision. Because a person with vision will always create what others cannot imagine. Now go and become dangerous because the world needs what you see. Vision is not ambition. It is not just a wish, a casual dream, or a fleeting desire. Vision is conviction. It is a deep, unshakable belief in a future reality that is so strong it dictates your actions, shapes your decisions, and determines the course of your life. Ambition can change based on circumstances, but vision remains steadfast. Ambition seeks personal success, but vision seeks purpose. Ambition is about achieving something for oneself, but vision is about fulfilling something greater than oneself. Many people have ambition, but very few have vision. Ambition is often driven by external factors, status, wealth, recognition, but vision comes from within. It is not about what the world says you should pursue. It is about what has been placed inside you. Ambition fades when challenges arise, but vision remains even in the face of adversity. That is why those with true vision cannot be stopped. They are not motivated by temporary rewards, but by an inner calling that will not let them rest until it is fulfilled. A person with ambition may give up when things get hard, but a person with vision cannot walk away. Vision is not something you choose, it is something that chooses you. It grips your heart, takes over your thinking, and becomes the driving force behind everything you do. It does not matter what others say. It does not matter what obstacles arise. A person with vision will press forward because they are not chasing success, they are fulfilling purpose. This is why vision is dangerous. When a person is ambitious, they can be distracted. But when a person has vision, they are laser focused. They are not easily swayed by opinions. They do not waste time on things that do not align with their purpose. They are not controlled by money, by fame, or by comfort because vision is bigger than all of those things. A visionary does not ask, what can I get? But what must I do? Because vision is a responsibility, not just a desire. The problem with ambition is that it is often about self. It is about climbing higher, gaining more, and being recognized. But vision is not about self, it is about impact. It is about seeing something that does not yet exist and dedicating your life to bringing it into reality. Visionaries are not just thinking about their own success, they are thinking about generations. They are thinking about the legacy they will leave behind. They are thinking about the lives that will be changed because they refuse to settle for ambition alone. This is why visionaries do not compare themselves to others. Ambition competes, but vision creates. Ambition looks at what others are doing and tries to do it better. Vision looks at what has never been done and makes it possible. Ambition is about reaching the top. Vision is about expanding the possibilities for everyone. This is why true visionaries are not threatened by others. They are not worried about competition because their focus is on their unique assignment. They do not chase trends, they create them. The danger of living with ambition but without vision is that you may reach success but still feel empty. You may achieve your goals but still feel unfulfilled because ambition alone cannot satisfy the deep longing for purpose inside of you. You were not born just to accomplish things, you were born to fulfill a purpose that only you can fulfill. This is why so many people who seem to have everything still feel like something is missing. They thought ambition was enough, but it was never about what they could achieve. It was about what they were created to do. Vision is what sustains you when ambition runs out. Vision is what keeps you going when the rewards do not come quickly. Vision is what separates those who start strong from those who finish well. Many people begin with ambition, but only those with vision last. Because vision is not about how fast you succeed, it is about how faithfully you pursue what you were born to do. The question is, do you have vision or do you only have ambition? Are you chasing temporary success? Or are you building something that will outlive you? Are you making decisions based on what looks good now, or are you committing to what will make an impact for generations? Because in the end, ambition fades, but vision remains. Now go and commit to vision because success is not about what you achieve for yourself, but what you create for the world. The greatest enemy of vision is sight. What you see with your natural eyes can deceive you. Sight shows you what is, but vision shows you what can be. Too many people are trapped by what they see. They see limitations, they see obstacles, they see impossibilities. But visionaries do not live by sight alone, they live by what they believe. They understand that what they see now is temporary, but what they envision is eternal. Sight is limited to the present, but vision reaches into the future. Sight is controlled by circumstances, but vision shapes circumstances. Sight tells you there is no way forward, but vision creates a way where none existed before. This is why those who live by sight remain stuck, while those who live by vision break barriers. The world does not change because of those who accept things as they are. It changes because of those who see beyond what exists and dare to create something new. The danger of living by sight is that it conditions you to accept your current reality as the only possibility. If all you see is failure, you begin to believe that failure is your destiny. If all you see is lack, you begin to think that abundance is impossible. If all you see is struggle, you begin to accept struggle as a permanent condition. But vision does not accept what is it declares what should be. Vision refuses to be defined by temporary circumstances because vision knows that circumstances can change. Throughout history, the greatest leaders, innovators, and pioneers were not those who accepted what they saw. They were those who looked beyond their present reality and saw something greater. They were those who refused to let circumstances dictate their future. They were those who chose vision over sight. If you allow sight to control you, you will always be limited. But if you live by vision, you will always push beyond the limits of what seems possible. This is why visionaries do not allow themselves to be discouraged by setbacks. Sight says the road is too difficult, but vision says the destination is worth it. Sight says there are too many obstacles, but vision says every obstacle is an opportunity for growth. Sight focuses on what is missing, but vision focuses on what is possible. Sight tells you to quit when things get tough, but vision gives you the endurance to keep moving forward. The challenge for many people is that they have allowed their vision to be clouded by what they see. They once had dreams, but they let their circumstances talk them out of it. They once had big ideas, but they let their struggles convince them that it was not possible. They allowed sight to rob them of their destiny. But the greatest breakthroughs happen when you stop looking at what is and start focusing on what can be. You were not created to live by sight alone. You were given the ability to see beyond today, to dream beyond what exists, to imagine a future that is greater than the present. But vision must be protected. If you allow your sight to dictate your vision, you will shrink your dreams to fit your current reality instead of expanding your reality to match your dreams. This is why vision requires faith, because faith does not deny reality, but it refuses to be controlled by it. Think about where you are right now. Are you living by what you see, or are you living by what you believe? Are you making decisions based on temporary circumstances, or are you moving forward based on the vision that is inside of you? Because sight will always try to keep you where you are, but vision will always pull you to where you are meant to be. The greatest enemy of vision is not lack of opportunity, not lack of resources, not even opposition. The greatest enemy of vision is allowing what you see to limit what you believe. But those who change the world are those who refuse to let their sight define their future. They are those who see beyond the present, beyond the struggles, beyond the obstacles. They are those who choose to live by vision. Now go and see beyond what is, because your future is not determined by what you see, but by what you believe. Nothing is more frustrating than having a vision, but lacking the discipline to bring it to life. Vision is powerful, but without discipline, it remains only an idea. The difference between those who succeed and those who fail is not just talent, opportunity, or intelligence, it is discipline. Vision gives you direction, but discipline gives you the ability to stay on course. Without discipline, vision fades into wishful thinking. Without discipline, dreams become nothing more than fantasies. Discipline is the bridge between seeing the future and making it a reality. It is the ability to say no to distractions, to remain focused despite challenges, and to stay committed when things become difficult. Vision will inspire you, but discipline will sustain you. Many people have vision, but few have the discipline to do what is necessary every day to bring that vision to pass. That is why so many dreams remain unfulfilled, not because they are impossible, but because the people who had them lacked the discipline to pursue them consistently. A person with vision but no discipline is like a ship without a rudder. They may have a destination in mind, but without the ability to steer their course, they will drift aimlessly. They may be excited about the possibilities, but without structure and commitment, they will never arrive at their destination. Vision alone is not enough. It must be followed by consistent, disciplined action. Success is not built in a day, but it is built daily through habits, sacrifices, and unwavering commitment to the goal. Discipline means waking up early when others are sleeping. It means putting in the work when others are making excuses. It means staying focused when distractions call for your attention. A visionary without discipline will start many things but never finish them. They will be full of ideas but lack execution. They will talk about possibilities but never move beyond words. But those with discipline understand that vision requires action, and action requires consistency. One of the greatest enemies of vision is procrastination. Many people have the vision to do something great, but they keep waiting for the perfect time. They keep telling themselves, I will start tomorrow, or I will begin when I have more time, more money, more resources. But vision does not wait for perfect conditions. Vision requires movement. The disciplined person understands that waiting for the perfect time is an illusion because the perfect time will never come. The best time to start is always now. Discipline is not easy, but it is necessary. It requires sacrifice. It requires saying no to things that do not align with your vision. It requires avoiding unnecessary distractions, eliminating unproductive habits, and focusing on what truly matters. Many people fail not because they lack potential, but because they waste time on things that do not contribute to their vision. They spend hours on entertainment but neglect self-improvement. They invest in temporary pleasures but ignore long-term growth. But those who succeed are those who make discipline a way of life. A disciplined person is not controlled by emotions. They do not allow feelings to dictate their actions. They do not wait until they feel motivated to move forward. Motivation comes and goes, but discipline is consistent. There will be days when you do not feel like working, when you do not feel like pushing forward, when you do not feel like staying committed, but discipline says, do it anyway. Because success is not built on feelings, it is built on habits. If you study the most successful people in history, you will find one common trait: discipline. They did not allow laziness, fear, or distractions to stop them. They understood that vision requires work. They disciplined themselves to wake up early, to study, to practice, to improve, to keep going even when others quit. They knew that small, consistent actions every day would lead to great results over time. And because of their discipline, they turned their vision into reality. The question is not whether you have a vision, the question is whether you have the discipline to pursue it. Are you willing to sacrifice distractions? Are you willing to commit to the process even when it is difficult? Are you willing to stay focused when others are wasting time? Because vision without discipline is powerless. Now go and discipline yourself, because vision alone will not take you there, but disciplined action will. No vision can be accomplished alone. No great dream can be realized in isolation. Every vision requires the right relationships, the right people who can support, challenge, and sharpen you. A vision may be birthed in one person, but its fulfillment always involves others. The greatest mistake a visionary can make is to believe they do not need anyone. Isolation weakens vision, but the right connections strengthen it. Every successful visionary understands the power of strategic relationships. The people around you will either push you forward or pull you backward. They will either fuel your vision or drain your energy. They will either inspire you to keep going or discourage you into giving up. That is why you must carefully choose who surrounds you. The wrong people can kill a vision before it even has a chance to grow. But the right people can propel a vision beyond what you ever imagined. One of the first things you must learn in protecting your vision is that not everyone will understand it. Some people will doubt you, criticize you, or even try to talk you out of it. Not because they are bad people, but because they do not see what you see. Some people are limited by their own fears, and they will try to project those fears onto you. Others cannot imagine what has never been done before, so they will try to convince you it is impossible. That is why you must be careful who you share your vision with. Some people are not meant to be part of your journey. The right relationships will challenge you to grow. They will not allow you to settle for less than your potential. They will hold you accountable and push you beyond your comfort zone. The right people will believe in your vision even when you feel like giving up. They will remind you of why you started when difficulties arise. They will not just celebrate your victories, they will walk with you through the struggles. Every great vision requires mentorship. A mentor is someone who has already walked the path you are trying to take. They have wisdom that can save you years of mistakes. They can give you insight that will prevent unnecessary failure. Many people struggle in fulfilling their vision because they try to do everything on their own. They refuse to seek guidance, and as a result, they make avoidable errors. But a wise visionary surrounds themselves with those who can offer knowledge, advice, and experience. But mentorship is not just about receiving, it is also about being teachable. A person with vision must have the humility to learn. Pride will destroy a vision faster than anything else. If you think you already know everything, you will never grow. The greatest leaders in history were not those who acted like they had all the answers, but those who were willing to learn from others. Vision thrives in humility, but it dies in arrogance. Beyond mentors, every visionary needs a team. A vision too big for one person requires people who can carry different parts of it. No one is good at everything. You may have the ideas, but someone else may have the skills to execute them. You may be the visionary, but someone else may have the structure to make it work. If you try to do everything alone, you will limit the reach of your vision. Choosing the right people means recognizing that not everyone in your life is meant to go where you are going. Some relationships are seasonal. Some people were only meant to be in your life for a time, but not forever. Holding on to the wrong people can slow you down, drain your energy, and distract you from your purpose. Do not be afraid to let go of relationships that no longer align with your vision. The wrong company can destroy the greatest dreams. The key to relationships is discernment. Not everyone who smiles at you is for you. Not everyone who supports you now will support you later. Some people celebrate you when you start, but they will resist you when you grow. Others will cheer for you in public, but undermine you in private. That is why you must be careful. Align yourself with those who truly believe in you, those who will speak life into your vision, and those who will stand with you no matter what. If you want your vision to succeed, you must build the right relationships. You must seek wisdom, embrace mentorship, and surround yourself with people who will challenge and support you. A vision without the right people is a struggle, but a vision with the right people is unstoppable. Now go and build wisely because your vision depends on the relationships you choose. No vision can succeed without perseverance. The journey from vision to reality is not a straight path. It is filled with obstacles, challenges, setbacks, and moments of doubt. Every great visionary has faced resistance, but the difference between those who succeed and those who fail is the ability to endure. It is not enough to have a dream. It is not enough to be excited about your purpose. What matters is your ability to keep going even when everything tells you to quit. Perseverance is the test of true vision. Many start with passion, but passion alone is not enough. Passion will give you excitement, but perseverance will give you results. Passion fades when difficulties arise, but perseverance keeps pushing forward. If you are not willing to endure hardships, then your vision will never come to pass. Because every great vision will be tested. It will be challenged. It will go through seasons where nothing seems to be working. And in those moments, you will have to decide, will you give up or will you press on? The truth is, adversity is part of the process. Nothing worthwhile comes easy. Every person who has ever accomplished something great had to fight through difficulties. They had to deal with criticism, rejection, failure, and moments of frustration. But they refused to quit. They refused to allow setbacks to define them. They understood that perseverance is what separates dreamers from achievers. Too many people abandon their vision too soon. They start with excitement, but when they face resistance, they assume it is a sign to stop. They expect success to come quickly, and when it does not, they lose motivation. But perseverance understands that success is not instant. It understands that progress takes time. If you expect things to happen overnight, you will always be disappointed. Because real success requires patience, endurance, and the willingness to keep working even when there are no immediate results. One of the biggest reasons people give up is discouragement. When things do not go as planned, it is easy to feel like your vision is impossible. When doors close, when people walk away, when resources are limited, discouragement can creep in and convince you to stop. But that is when perseverance matters the most. Anyone can keep going when things are easy, but true visionaries keep going when things are hard. The road to success is often lonely. There will be times when no one else believes in your vision. There will be times when it feels like you are making no progress. There will be times when the easiest option seems to be quitting. But visionaries do not quit. They remind themselves of why they started. They understand that the struggle is temporary, but the reward is eternal. Every great breakthrough happens after a period of struggle. Many people quit right before they see results. They give up at the point when they were closest to success, but those who persevered, those who pushed through the hardest moments, are the ones who see their vision come to life. They refuse to let obstacles defeat them. They refuse to let delays discourage them. They refuse to allow setbacks to steal their purpose. Perseverance is not just about working hard, it is about staying committed even when you feel like giving up. It is about having the mindset that no matter what happens, you will not stop. It is about training yourself to keep going even when the results are not visible yet. Because the truth is, success does not always show up immediately. The seeds you plant today may not grow for months or even years, but if you keep watering them, they will bear fruit in time. History proves that every great success story is a story of perseverance. Every inventor, every entrepreneur, every leader, every game changer had moments of failure. They had moments of doubt. They had moments when nothing seemed to be working, but they kept going. They refused to quit. And because they endured, they changed the world. The question is, will you persevere? Will you keep believing even when others stop? Will you keep pushing forward even when everything says to turn back? Will you commit to the process even when the journey is difficult? Because in the end, vision is not given to the fastest, the smartest, or the most talented. Vision belongs to those who refuse to quit. Now go and persevere, because your vision is only as strong as your commitment to endure. Your vision is the key to your destiny. It is not just a dream, it is your assignment, your purpose, your calling. But vision alone is not enough. It requires faith to believe in what you cannot yet see, discipline to stay the course, and perseverance to endure the challenges along the way. It demands that you refuse to settle for what is and push toward what can be. It calls you to align with the right people, seek wisdom, and never allow temporary setbacks to define your future. The journey will not always be easy, but it will always be worth it. Do not let fear, doubt, or circumstances steal what has been placed inside of you. Protect your vision. Pursue it relentlessly. And when the road gets tough, remind yourself that the greatest rewards come to those who refuse to give up. You were born to impact the world. You were created to bring something new, something powerful, something that will outlive you. So go forward with confidence. Stay committed to your vision. Walk by faith, work with discipline. Surround yourself with the right people, and never stop pressing forward, because your future is waiting. Good luck on your journey, and may you have the strength, wisdom, and endurance to fulfill your vision. Thank you.